We're having a lot of fun here, and we want to welcome the viewers for 2 more days who are tuning in from all across the state.
Tell your friends all about the show.
Tell your friends all about the show. Whether you're tuning in from Tyler or Waco or San Angelo, Beaumont, Corpus Christi, we love you.
We like the people in West Baby Buggy.
And West Baby Buggy,
yeah,
really.
I think that works.
Yes, they have quite a constituency. And you'll notice that we are celebrating here. This is just a tease for what's coming up a little bit later in the show. We're going to talk about Argentinian Malbecs.
We're going to talk about Dallas and Cork, and we've got Gina and Haley here, and it's going to be a celebration.
Great celebration.
We couldn't wait
But
anymore.
before we get there, Jolene has already started. But tonight's Daily Viewpoint, our discussion point, consider this. A baby weighing 44 pounds in Colombia has been put on a special diet. According to growth charts from the American Academy of Pediatrics, 8-month-old Santiago weighs more than double the average weight for a baby his age.
Wait, how old and how much? He's 44 pounds.
44 pounds, a baby. Did we say 8 months?
8
Is that right?
Old?
Santiago's mother sought the help of a charity that tackles obesity after she noticed the baby had problems moving. You can imagine. Well, she admits that she would feed him anytime he cried to comfort the baby. Well, this prompted some to ask, how should parents be held responsible? Obviously, the baby is obese, but it's so rare to see a child that young weigh that much.
Well, you know, we wouldn't hesitate in this country to call CPS on a parent that was not feeding their children enough, was starving their child. Why wouldn't we be as serious about it?
That would be harder to make that call, though. But I just know by that image, and we're not in Colombia, we're in America. But at some point, the parents are responsible. Yes, they are. Yeah. Because the kid's not responsible for himself yet.
At 8 months old, the parent's responsible for everything.
Right, and you can change that. I mean, that kid can really change in the time it took to do that, you can unchange that. And it just, you know, it's eating healthy, and if he cries, he cries. You have to hold him.
There has got to be, though, some, you know, we'll have to follow this story down the road, because there's got to be something else wrong with that child. Because babies don't overeat. You know, their body tells them when they're full. I mean, we have a nutritionist here. Maybe we can ask her that later. But they stop when they're full. So,
unlike some of the rest of us.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's adults who are screwed up about overeating. But
so maybe there is. There's obviously, you would assume there are other contributing factors to the baby being that overweight.
I'm glad the mother reached out.
Problem.
Even in Colombia, I'm glad she did that.
Right.
Because
it sounds like she knows. Sounds like she cares and knows something's gone haywire.
And the bigger issue is, where do you draw the line? Okay, so case in point, happened to me. Won't use any names, but not today, but this week, yesterday or Tuesday, was in a situation at our school. It's an elementary school, and so I saw a parent drop off one child. She's pulling away from the curb, and there's another child, a toddler, in the back seat. No car seat, no belt buckle, no nothing. Now, she may have just lived a few blocks away, but still, she's in a car in motion, driving away from the curb, and the baby is...
Did you stop?
I did not.
Yeah.
I did not.
It bugged you all day long, though, didn't it?
It did. I'm still thinking about it. I'm still talking about it. So, you know, parent responsibility, how do we create a culture or even a legal system that has the language, the terminology, the precedent to hold parents accountable?
Yeah. Well, there is a legal system for that, for what you
talked about. Well, for the car seats for sure.
Yeah, you know, there's all these gray areas, and part of parenting is looking out for your children. That's not looking out. That's reacting to something that you allowed to happen. So at some point you have to step up and be responsible.
Well, and then, you know, at what point, at what age, is there an age where we're no longer responsible for our children's mistakes?
There's a legal age. There's a legal age. There are moral ages your whole entire life.
Right.
Probably. And you hope they're okay.
Well, you would raise, I mean, this is what we've talked about in our families. Hopefully, you know, every family's different, but you would raise the kids so that at the point of when they become legal, they're capable of making good decisions on their own as an adult. And so even if you're not there, even if you are 1,000 miles away, the kid will make great decisions.
You know, it sounds cliche, but it's the most important job I will ever have.
Yeah, no doubt.
I've been trusted with 2 human beings to create, to
How did that happen?
I don't know. Cheers to that.
Yeah, right. Salud.
You know, someday if you just get a little help from your husband, that'd be awesome.
I know.
Well, you know, I think it's there's I don't know if Hillary Clinton started it or not, but there's the cliche of it takes a village, and I think part of it is the community looking out for one another.
I think you do the best you can do.
You do the best you can.
You know, and of course, you know that is good. One's good for one, and it's not good for the other one. But you do the best you can do, and still, it doesn't always turn out perfect, does it? Just the nature of the world.
Yeah.
Nature of humans.
Yeah. Amen to that.
Yeah.
God bless that baby.
Yeah.
So here's to parenthood.
All right.
And kids.
Here's the children. There you go.
They're the best.
3, 2, and
Personally, I think
How many
dogs
you have?
dogs
Two
are really
girls?
great too.
Well, dogs are
Dog.
good. Close second.
I think
Close
dogs
second.
I have a
Okay.
dog now.
Coming up next on the Texas Daily, we could all make a few changes to our diet, correct?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
It's fair to say.
mine's perfect.
Okay, well, we'll put that to the test because we've invited a nutritionist from UT Southwestern to join us for baby boomer diet tips.
Wow, nice.
Does that mean that there's a baby boomer diet?
Yeah.
Or no, just what you should
Well, there's
eat.
probably a theme song there too.
I think so, yeah. Or a reality TV show. Coming up next, baby boomer diet tips.